Hello, guys. Hope all of you are doing well. So, today we are going to talk about how to let go of your false twin flame or your soulmate or your karmic. So, basically, we are going to talk about the transition phase where you have not completely stepped with your true twin flame, um, but you are somewhere stuck in your past relationships and you feel confused what you should do, where to move. So it's basically we are going to talk about the confusion part. Okay. So why does this confusion happens? The confusion happens only because within you there are two-person and they are pulling you in two different directions, and you don't uh, want to proceed in a new direction, and you want to stay in the previous direction, like the previous person with the previous one. So yeah, and you know it very well in your heart that the person you need to let go of is not your person, not your true twin flame. And your mind is saying one thing and your heart is saying another. Your heart is always guiding you towards the good thing, the good feeling, and that is towards your true twin flame. But your mind keeps giving you reasons, uh, that okay, you need to be with your previous person. Okay, so basically you know the truth, but you are fighting within yourself. So what exactly keeps you stuck is there are certain reasons what will keep you stuck, and first is your investment in the last person. So if you had a situation of false twin flame, you might think that okay, I have healed for this person so far. I have invested a lot of my energy, lot of money, probably a lot of time, your my emotions and everything else that you have invested, and it should mean something, like it should give you some results. You want a return for the investment that you have done on the false karmic or your soulmate. um, so my question to you is like, did you really invested on the next person or you invested it on yourself? So whenever you have healed through, isn't it that you healed it for yourself? The soulmate, the karmic, or the false twin flame was meant to show things in your consciousness within you which was hurting you, all the upsets and all the bad stuff. So the moment you heal, the moment you bring love within yourself through the upsets that got triggered from the next person, or the uh, or the time when you invested love, the time when you invested your time, didn't it brought you a lot of upsets, which eventually when you healed, you got to know that it was already within you. So the next person was mirroring, and by mirroring they gave you the return of your investment, and which is more love, more peace. If the person wouldn't have been there, you wouldn't have cleaned your consciousness enough to come to a place where you can really manifest your true twin flame. It's not like you can manifest your true twin flame any day, any time. Yes, you can do that, but you won't be able to sustain it, because your true twin flame is going to mirror again. They are going to mirror a lot of steps. So if you cleaned it up with your false twin flame or your soulmate or karmic, then yes, you have been uh, given your gifts. You have got a lot. in return. And yeah, so if you are thinking that, okay, uh, I have invested, that is a very 3D kind of profit and loss kind of thing. That simply means you are looking into this journey as if you have to put some effort to get something from the external, which is not true. Every time, this journey is only about like God, getting closer to God, getting closer to much peace, joy, and love in your journey. And if you want to invest in your false twin flame or your soulmate or your karmic, even after getting aware about your true twin flame, then what's going to happen is there won't be any return at all. Means you won't get any more upsets from the same person. You would simply feel that your energy is getting drained. There is nothing to heal. Even if they are showing some upsets to you, uh, it would be like you will keep healing, but there won't be any change in the next person. So simply you will be remain stuck. It would feel like there is an impasse, means there is a closed door now. This is because this was not the path, and if you try to push through it, you are going to get stuck. And you will also leak a lot of your energy, a lot of peace, joy, and love, which eventually will take you away from your true twin flame. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the reason. And another reason is like, since you know this person, it might feel that means since you know your first twin flame or soulmate or karmic, it would feel much more easier. It would feel comfortable. With your true twin flame, you will always come to a place where you will feel that you are out of control. It's like an unknown territory. You don't know what's going to come up. Okay. And yeah, this familiarity with the false person is like it's stopping you towards your next level. Okay. It's stopping you towards your abundance, it's stopping you towards your most authentic life, the best life that you can get as you keep healing. Even your ascension journey, even your movement towards God is getting blocked just because you are stuck, since it feels familiar. So your true twin flame is journey is going to be unknown territory most of the times. Okay. And it will feel out of control because this journey is not like it will give you the entire roadmap so that you can feel safe all the time. It will challenge you, your vulnerabilities. You will have to be vulnerable, because if you are not trying to be vulnerable, it simply means you have programmed yourself in such a way that, okay, I will close off in this particular way since it is going to make me risky, make me feel, get me into that risk of getting hurt again. So it's not that you are trying to stay safe, it's just that you are trying to hold your upsets and hide your upsets. The only reason we are not wanting to be vulnerable is we are already hurt. We don't want to get hurt again. So you don't have to put up a wall. Instead, you have to heal. Once you will heal, you will automatically feel vulnerable, and your twin flame is not the one who is going to hurt you into the places which you have healed. In fact, they are going to amplify the love. They are going to give you a lot of love and a lot of things in reality which you will enjoy a lot if you have healed there. So don't stay just because it's easy and familiar, because it's like you are also stuck with yourself in your life. Like you will keep questioning yourself, Why am I stuck here? Why am I not growing in every aspect of life? Inside yourself, also, your peace is not going to grow. So, if you are stuck with the false twin flame just because it feels easy, familiar, then just let it go. Let it go. Step into the next version, and yeah, um, you ultimately will come to the knowing that you were unnecessarily um, lagging behind, because it, this only happens when you are afraid that if you get triggered, then you won't be able to heal. But in actual, you do have a lot of power to handle most of the situations and to heal and to come out through any of the upsets that are going to come with your true twin flame. Another reason that why some people stay stuck in the false karmic or soulmates is like it you have got very comfortable with the hard stuff. Like you have really got addicted to struggle. You believe somewhere that until unless you are struggling and working very hard and getting beaten up again and again, you don't deserve your good. You don't deserve to be loved. So this is one thing that I went through in my situation, which was like uh, I had this feeling that I have to work really hard, I have to heal a lot, I have to do all the good things, everything, and just to get a teeny bit in return. Okay, so yeah, your false twin flame is going to not mirror each and every healing, right? So if you have done 10 healings, then probably they are going to love you for only one of the healings that you have done. Okay, your true twin flame will always mirror the thing which you have healed. If you have healed it perfectly, your true twin flame is going to mirror each one of the healing. Okay. So yeah, if you had this pattern in your childhood, all this comes from your childhood basically. What programming you went through, like if you were treated good by your parents, your friends, only when you gave a lot of yourself, then yeah, that's a indicator that you need to heal those patterns. Okay. Uh, because when I healed through this particular block that I have to struggle to get back some love, what I saw was I kept on believing that love is not free. Means there is nothing as unconditional love, when in reality it is, but it is going to get reflected only by your true twin flame, not always by your false twin flame or soulmate or karmic. So yeah, love is not hard, which I used to believe, and that kept me in the loop of false twin flame. So yeah, these are the reasons, prime reasons, and another reason is like you keep remembering all the good moments that you spent with the last person, and that is also keeping you in loop. So your true twin flame is going to mirror and give you much more good moments. In fact, a lot of good moments than your false twin flame. Okay. But if you want to keep chewing the same fruit just to extract one drop of juice from the fruit, uh, then it's not a good thing, right? Yes, you tasted some fruit, it was juicy, but eventually the juice has been like extracted completely and it's only the pulp which is left out, and now you're trying to chew it again and again and again and again just to extract, just to feel the same things. So it's not going to work. You will keep hammering at the same point and nothing is going to move, and that's why people feel stuck. So you need to shift to the new fruit, your true twin flame. Please don't get stuck there. uh, because your true twin flame, if your false twin flame is just one apple, then your true twin flame is an infinite apple. Okay, they are going to get you a lot of good things. So if you had gold and now God is giving you diamond, so are you going, and God is also asking you that, okay, you have to empty your hand, like you will have to let go of the gold so that your hand becomes empty, and that's when I can give you that's when the space will be created, when I can give you the diamond. So let it be. Okay, don't hold on to just good things just because you don't expect yourself to get the best. Okay. If you might also connect with the multiple things, multiple reasons why this person could, the last person who is not your true twin flame can be true twin flame, because you see many synchronicities. Probably you might see a lot of telepathy that happened with the last person. So the telepathy is going to get even more with your true twin flame, because your first twin flame is actually very, their energy, their vibration, their behavior, their patterns, and their overall being is very close to your true twin flame, and that is why it feels special. Yes, you have tasted it, but you will have to throw it away now, because until unless you throw it away, there won't be any space for the true twin flame to come and show you more synchronicities, like a lot of telepathy. If you made five choices that aligned with your first twin flame, so with your true twin flame you will see that oneness more, like 10 choices you will see that almost all the choices you will see that it is matching up. If you felt like the past person was 80% close to your love list, so you are going to see that your true twin flame is going to be 200% of your love list. Okay, so don't get stuck. Okay, you deserve a lot of love. So if you ask me, like, what is the right way to move through and let go of this person, so whatever I have shared till now is just an intellectual thing, right? And it will just bring you the awareness, but to actually move through you will have to take actions, and for you to take actions you need to feel that, right? So, how do you really let go of your false twin flame or your karmic or your soulmate? Is you will have to see what is keeping you stuck with the person. Is it like, is it any of the above things which I discussed uh, that is holding you? So, you will have to go and heal there. The only way to let go of this person is by loving that person, and in loving the person means you, before you can let go of this person, you need to feel love for this person. You can't let go of this person with grudges or with upsets and all. So what you need to do is heal the grudge, heal the upset, and heal to the point where you start feeling very neutral with this person, like you love them just like you love any XYZ person. Okay, there shouldn't be any hate, and that is when you will be able to let go of this person from within, and that is also the place where you will find your true twin flame as well. Okay, so where you will really feel that now you can really move with the next person who is your true twin flame, who has been guided by God as your true twin flame. Okay, so yeah, that is all. And another thing, the most important thing is the reason why we start overthinking is uh, because we are empty somewhere. Okay, so if you are, it's good to search for your true twin flame, but you should always see, if you are healing just for the purpose of getting your true twin flame, and that is also not a right way. Your purpose of healing your um, motivation towards healing or your intention towards healing shouldn't be to create something in the reality. Instead, it should be to love yourself, to live your best day, to feel good throughout your day. Okay. And to get closer to God. Okay. So, only when you are healing for the purpose of loving yourself, you are satisfied, right? And only when you are satisfied, you stop searching for things outside. You stop trying to control things outside. It's only the lack of God, it's only the lack of self love which is going to put questions in your mind, and then you start controlling the external. You start testing the external. That's not how this journey is meant to walk, to be walked. This journey will always ask you to work, heal within yourself, stay full with yourself, with God, and then without any external control or testing, God is going to give what you deserve in your hand, without you even asking. It's like you won't even have to lift a finger for it, and God will just, the next your person will be standing in front of you. Your person will be mirroring all the good stuffs. Okay. But you only in surrender God can do that, because until unless you are not surrendering, it's like you are standing in your own way and you are not letting God. So just like in Mahabharata, if you know about it, most Indians know about it, like though Arjun was such a good warrior, such a refined warrior, but still he surrendered to Lord Krishna, right? He gave all the control and like God to God, and God can bring things which you can't bring. Like you can bring two apples to yourself, but God can bring like thousands apple, and just in a flinch. But it will happen only when you release controlling the external, yourself, and trying to control God also sometimes, and letting God do it for you. Yeah. And that's when your this journey is going to be a lot of up and down. A lot of up and down will be there. So you will get very anxious and very irritated by this journey if you are not walking with God, because God is your anchor. You literally need to have a very clear and a very consistent relationship with God. Um, because He's ultimately your source. Only when you are sitting with God is when you will have the tendency to not just start flight or fight mode whenever there is something coming up for healing. So yeah, that's all for today, and thank you so much.